Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Carlson LS703RH yellow statutory bronze spring-loaded lift mechanism, back-mounted and right hand. Let's go over it. LS703, the 703 refers to a rear mount rather than a sidewall mount, or a less common version, which we'll go over in a moment. The right hand refers to the fact that these are handed. Because it's a 703, meaning it's back wall mounted, you could really use the same hand on both sides if you had a pair of these. But for symmetrical uniformity, you might want one right hand and one left hand. When you're viewing this video, this is on your right hand. When you face, let's just call it a foot locker. When you face the foot locker and you lift the lid in front of you, the right is on the right and the left is on the left, okay? So this would be the right hand version, meaning that the angle of the bend of the mounting plates for the lid and for the back wall are conducive so that it's called a right hand. The yellow is a reference to the spring tension, and we're going to go over that in a moment. And then the SB means statutory bronze, and you can also order it in black, but by far statutory bronze is the most common, as well as more readily available than black. Black is almost always a special order, and some of these are a special order certainly and have a bit of a lead time, but black certainly is always a special order. If you've got time, 4 weeks, maybe 6, and you want black, order the black. But statutory bronze would be the common color. Now, let's go over the extended description. Self-balancing lid closure is what this is. 703 RH or LH series back-mounted, keeps heavy lids from slamming shut, holds lid open in any position. Available in statutory bronze or black oxide finish. Features a solid brass sleeve enclosure. Cover brackets are riveted. The cover brackets are riveted to the cam. Rivet down here as well. High quality spring available in different tensions for lid sizes, and that's where the color comes in momentarily. Screws are not included. I would guess you might want some number 6 by short, maybe 1/2 inch round head screws, pan head screws. Right hand again, yellow spring, overall length 6 inch, and it's made of steel with the exception of the brass slide enclosure that's there. And we're going to go over the dimensional properties as well as the spring. And let's lead into the spring color. So the extended description says that this is for 65 to 95 inch rating. This is a heavier spring, well, probably middle of the road. And there is a link on the right side below this video called Assembly of 700 Series. And if you would look at that document, you'll see a table in the middle of page 1 that shows the spring color and then the inch-pound rating. The inch-pound rating is defined in the extended description, and there's also a calculator that we've built for doing this. So you take the lid height, or the lid when it's closed, and take the depth, multiply that by the physical weight of the lid, and multiply that by 0.5, or 1/2. So let's say that your lid is 10 inch deep, and it's 12 pounds. So 10 by 12, well, okay, that's 120. Times half, that would be 60. So you would look at the table and you would determine the spring color. Or we said it was 10 inches height or deep, 12 pounds, then we click calculate and it will come up to 60 inch-pounds. And then you're looking for the black spring color in that regard. This spring was made for, the yellow is for slightly heavier. Let's say if we change that height to 12 height and 12 pounds, then you're going to be in the yellow spring color range, and that's exactly what this one is for. So you have to calculate the spring color that you need, which is based on that formula, which is detailed down below and in the calculator, but then also on the link to the Assembly of 700 series page. Okay, and if you have any questions on how or how to determine that, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll be certainly help you do that. Now, this is a back wall mount, so the back wall mount is going to be on the bottom of page 1. The top of page 1 shows the 702 series, which is the sidewall mount. Those are most certainly always handed. You can't buy 2 right hands for that. You have to buy 1 of each. The back wall, again, you can mount asymmetrically if you like. Page 2 is going to give you a lot of dimensional properties of the item that will show you the unit in basically the open position, but then articulated down to the closed position as well. And I won't beleaguer all those dimensional properties here, but they're there for your reference so that you can be sure that you are accurate and compatible with what you're building. Now, where it comes into play for us is you're going to have hinges holding the lid to the footlocker. You're going to want your first hole here at 3 inch to the center line from the bottom of the lid. Then you're going to want to have 1 1/16 from the top of the back wall down to the center line of the first hole. And once you've achieved that, you're in good shape. How far over from the side? It could be anything you really like. I would make it not too close to the side. I wouldn't want exceptional areas of where there is not mounting points so that there would be any unintentional deflection in the back. I might be tempted to, if it was 20 inches wide, I might be tempted to come in 5 inch from either side, but I might be tempted to keep it at 3 or 4 inches as well. You can go third and a third if you want as well. That would certainly work. So the assembly of the 703 series is place the bottom bracket so that the top hole is 1 1/16 down from the top of the back panel. Fasten with, indeed, a number 6 sheet metal screw. Secure the second screw as well. Open the lid to approximately 90 degree and place the lid support against the underside of the lid, lid support underside of the lid with cover bracket flat against the surface. Secure with the 2 screws per the 3 inch requirement that's there. And then at that point, your installation's done. Pre-drill the holes. You certainly don't want to split the wood that you're dealing with when you're creating this footlocker or adding this hardware to it. There is, below this video, images of the actual item that I'm showing here. There's a video from the factory showing how they work as well, and then some other generic images that are either from the factory or ones that we have taken. Finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Carlson capital products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website as well. If you have any questions on the Carlson LS703RH-yellow-SB, statutory bronze, lifting mechanism, or any other Carlson product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.